Welcome back to the Erratic Podcast.
I'm right here. You don't have to yell.
Yeah, but I'm yelling across the internet. They can't hear me. They're like thousands of miles away. That's why I need to yell, because otherwise, like, how is it going to transfer over hundreds of thousands of miles of internet?
Is something called, like, phones?
Yeah, how does the phone go? You have to yell into it so the sound travels. That's how it works. Guys, we're going to start off with I'm going to read a news article headline, and you guys are going to try to finish it off, okay? Florida man insists syringes pulled from blank.
What's a syringe?
Syringe is like a needle thing. It's the
Oh,
thing that
no.
attaches to the needle.
He insists syringes.
They're not drugs. He's just...
No, of course not.
Insists syringes are for his
Diabetes.
pet.
Very good.
Yeah, fish. No, not
It's
fish.
for his pet fish.
It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, Florida man insists syringes pulled from his rectum aren't his.
Oh, that is messed up. No.
After getting hauled into jail on marijuana charges, Wesley Dasher Scott allegedly pulled 3 syringes from his rump during a strip search. Asked why he had the needle, Scott claimed they actually belonged to someone else. I'm just holding them for a friend! For a friend! You never just hold syringes in your buttocks for a friend?
Of course.
You never just like,
You
hey...
can't be fake.
Hey, if you don't hold syringes in your buttocks for your bros, guess what?
You're fake.
You're not bros.
You're canceled.
You're not bros.
Florida man in dog costume filmed himself
Right.
having blank.
Having child.
Close.
Prostate exam.
Kind of close.
Weed.
No.
Having weed. Let me think here.
Having stash of weed.
Florida man in dog costumes films himself having wedding.
Am I allowed to give you hints?
Listen, okay,
having-
hey, no,
having-
Melynda, your future, if you have a husband, you're going up, you have your wedding dress on, you walk up to the stage,
And yeah.
the groom comes out, and he has on
A
a dog
dog
costume.
costume.
What do? You're like, hey, he's a furry,
I need to
he's
go.
gotta die.
That means I need to go change into
I
a
think
dog
you have
costume
to
too.
get me and Michael to, like, just beat him.
No.
No, listen,
If
the
you get
furries,
invited to
they
my
gotta go!
wedding-
They gotta go!
If you're invited to my wedding, then you can show up in a dog costume.
I'm not, but listen, what about the groom not me, the groom shows up in a dog costume. What do? I think we have to beat him up.
For
Maybe.
ruining
I
the
think we
wedding.
have to beat him up.
For ruining the wedding.
Yeah.
I mean.
He's gotta go. I mean, that's unacceptable.
Okay.
Are you chill with the furries? That's
well, he's not.
bestiality. Bestiality.
It's just a dog costume, though.
It's not so much more. It's so much more.
You have a dog costume.
It's animal abuse.
Listen. We're not talking about me right now.
It's animal abuse, isn't it?
It's animal abuse.
Yeah.
There we go. Listen, you know, they talk about cultural appropriation. You're appropriating an entire species. This is way bigger. It's like not cultural appropriation, not even appropriating an entire race. This is appropriating an entire species.
Okay, let's get back to the question.
Okay, I already know the answer, but say it.
Florida man in dog costume filmed himself having sex with Siberian Husky. Christian Stewart.
That's my man.
Christian Stewart Oscar Nicholas, he has like 4 names, 21, allegedly dressed up in a pooch costume, then recorded himself getting frisky with his pup, and then posted the footage online.
I told you,
This
it's
creep
always more than the costume. It's bestiality. Hi!
The creep was hit with animal cruelty charges.
Imagine if someone forces you to have sex with the animal and the animal is the one that's the victim. How ugly do you have to be for the animal to be the one who's the victim in that scenario?
How would it not be?
That's crazy, bro.
Oh.
The animal's the victim.
Oh, man.
Like, I would think in that situation, I'm the victim. I'm going through the worst experience.
Florida man arrested for trying to get
trying to get
food for his baby.
chinchillas over border.
No.
Trying to get Taco Bell from his baby's credit card.
Sneaking.
Oh, and his baby's name.
Sneaking Taco Bell Taco Bell tacos into Taco John's.
Trying to get a loan in his baby's name.
Think alcohol.
Oh,
Okay, what's our hint again?
Trying to get...
Think alcohol.
No, but what's the line?
Florida man arrested for trying to get. And also think about animal cruelty.
He shoved a couple of beers up his dog's rectum and singing out, "Arr, arr." Imagine the dog. It's just waddling. It's just tipping side to side like a rocking boat. You know why? Because the amount of liquid that's in his buttocks.
So
Maybe it wasn't like a can. It's not an aluminum can. It's like a wine skin. So you can drink from
dogs
it.
can be gay.
No. Dogs are all about surviving, right? And if you're gay, a gay dog doesn't have kids.
But
Therefore, it defeats the entire purpose of the dog. Like, if dogs were just like, oh my gosh! No more dogs! No more dogs! If dogs are, get the new James Charles palette! No more dogs! Dogs, bye-bye! Cuteness?
What if there's
From the word
overpopulation of dogs? Then some can be gay.
Dogs aren't thinking about overpopulation. Dogs are, oh, there's too many people here! Because I'm gonna be gay now! They don't do that.
Never mind that. Okay.
I think they walk around with a pride flag in their mouth. And they sniff
that'd
each
be
other's
so
butts.
cute.
But when they sniff each other's butts, it's in another way! It's in another way!
Florida man arrested for trying to get alligator drunk. Timothy Kapik, 27, allegedly fed some beer to his gator after his pal caught it with his bare hands in Palm City. But the reptile apparently wasn't a fan of booze and bit him, and both men were later arrested.
What if the alligator was over 21?
I don't think alligators have a very long life.
They do, up to 6 years.
Yeah,
If he's over
Human
21,
human
it's...
years?
Yeah. It's free choice. You get to boo sometimes.
But I don't think he would. I don't think he liked it because he bit him. So maybe.
You never know. Sometimes people get really aggressive when they're drunk. Okay. Florida man tries to steal rack of
Clothes from Macy's on a Black Friday sale.
Okay. Very nice.
Rackets for tennis.
Rackets for tennis. Okay.
I was thinking like a rack, like when someone gets like gold teeth put on, like
Okay.
that kind of rack.
Okay.
From pawn shop.
Sure.
Are you ready?
No.
Puppies.
Rack of puppies. You just have puppies hanging on a rack. There's hooks in his clothes. That's messed up.
No, like
That is hey. That is no. Listen, PETA's gonna come. They're gonna kill. They're gonna find you. They are going to find you, and they will kill you.
They're fur.
No, listen, PETA does not take excuses. You done. PETA is coming for you. Of course, they'll come at you and they'll be like, because they're vegans.
He walks into Walgreens. He takes the whole rack of cough drops.
Cough drops. Okay, well, here's what
Drugs
actually
from
happened.
the pharmacy.
Florida man tries to steal rack of ribs by stashing it in his pants.
No,
Hey, the BBQ sauce. It just stinks the stank. It just masks the stank. Listen, if your underwear a little bit, you've been wearing them for 3 or 4 days, no worries. Just shove a sack of ribs in there, freshens them right up.
And then you can steal it and eat it later.
And you can eat a snack for the road. Road trip.
Oh,
When the lady comes up to you and says, your snack, and you pull out your snack out of your pants, it's a rack of ribs. You want to share this? Okay, back to the other one. When cops busted Malil Alvarez Aguila at an Indian town store, he allegedly removed a full rack of ribs from his waistband. The hungry 26-year-old was also smuggling fried chicken, 2 packs of hamburger buns, and some mashed potatoes, police said.
I don't
Okay,
know what
here's
the
my
time is.
question. Here's my question. Do you know how there's all the PETA? Now, the PETA people, I mean, Melynda's going to die. That's just a fact. It's a matter of time. PETA is coming for you. But while we have you here, I'd like to ask you some questions while you're still alive. Here's my question. Why do all of the animal-loving people, why are they also pro-castration and spading the animals?
I don't know. I don't even...
Listen, no.
I know
But
what
they're like,
castration
I
means?
love animals. And castration is chopping off the balls.
Of dogs?
The balls.
Of dogs?
Yeah, bye-bye. No more kitties for you. No more pop, yep. No.
Because they want.
But they don't...
God.
They want purebreds only.
No, they
I
just
don't
don't
know.
want more puppies. They don't want
Well,
stray
you can
dogs.
That is kind of mean. Well, I mean...
Listen, hey, no. If someone, listen, they say they're pro-animal, they're pro-dogs, they're animal-loving, they're anti-animal cruelty. If you were to come up to me and say, hey, Caleb, I want to chop off your balls, you're not very pro-Caleb. That's not, chopping off Caleb's balls is not pro-Caleb. How is chopping off animals' balls pro-animal? PETA, how is spading and castrating pro-animal? How is it? How does that work?
I'm trying to put this in a human analogy, but not the way you're saying it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, you know, people that are like, oh, pro-life.
Yeah.
But what about the people that got surgeries to have like their tubes tied? Do you know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the same thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
But tubes tied can be undone. The other one,
No, it can't.
spading. Yeah, that's the entire point of tubes tied. So having a complete obstetrician is like taking out all of your ovaries and stuff. But tying the tubes, you can go in surgery again and you can undo it. So.
But it's more of a choice thing too,
Yeah.
because you have to pay for it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Michael, if someone says, hey, the grapefruits, they gotta go. The acorns, they gotta go. The watermelon, they gotta go. Would those people, in your opinion, be very pro-Michael?
No.
I don't think so. Okay, next one. Florida man caught stealing beer says...
It's for my kids!
It's one of my kids, okay. One guess, Michael. Let's hear your answer.
I left my car keys elsewhere.
I left my car keys. Has nothing to do with beer. Okay.
I know.
And neither of you were right. Florida man caught stealing beer says he was just exchanging for cold ones.
Oh, man.
Florida man dressed as Spider-Man spotted power washing roof, but you can see the picture there. That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
In a Spider-Man suit.
Why?
In his...
That's what they do.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Look at the difference. Look at it. Look at that versus that.
Yeah, I know. It's so dark.
Drastic difference.
I know, that's why he's
wow,
cleaning
wow.
it.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Well, I
What
would
if
have
he gets paid
Spider-Man
for that?
clean my roof.
Maybe.
He'd
Maybe it's
clean my
worthwhile.
plow as well. It means beat someone up. You're welcome.
He doesn't.
I
look
got a
that
bucket list of
muscular,
people
though.
to beat up.
Yeah? Who's
Yeah.
on your bucket list of people to beat up? Me?
No, I went like
You're
that.
doing that? Why are you doing me?
No.
She's gonna beat me up? Am I on your bucket list of people to beat up?
No.
Is Melynda on your bucket list of people to beat up?
No.
Is Noah
No.
your mom?
No. No.
Uh,
Actually, I haven't made a bucket list.
Okay,
just
that's
came
good.
Up with that on the spot.
Yeah.
Not yet, but I mean, that's not.
Well,
It's
some of the kids.
Guys, it's 2020.
Okay. June. What? Nice. Okay, June 11th, 2012. Drunk Florida man drives
Back to his parents' house.
back to his parents' house. Okay.
Over a dog.
Over a dog. Okay, we've got two. It's actually drunk Florida man drives lawnmower on highway.
I would have never guessed that. That is
Like a riding
so
lawnmower?
specific and odd.
Like a riding lawnmower?
Yeah, right.
Oh, this person has the most tattoos of Eminem.
Good
15.
for him. His name is Stan. Okay.
That's pretty
You
good.
got that? Florida man thinks his shopping cart is
A manual.
a manual. Doesn't make sense. Melynda.
Wait, mobile home.
You're just calling him out as being homeless. Florida man thinks his shopping cart is mobile. Okay. Florida man thinks his shopping cart is a street legal car.
Street legal car.
He's on the highway pushing his shopping cart. Who is on the highway pushing his shopping cart? That doesn't make sense.
He is.
Okay, next one. Wide neck Florida man enters Mugshot Hall of Fame. You've seen that meme?
No,
Wide neck?
I've not.
No. Is that photoshopped?
No, that is real. That was an entire meme a while back. Wide neck.
Oh, what was
Have
the
you ever
caption?
seen
No.
wide neck? Just wide neck. Have you ever seen someone with that wide of a neck?
No.
No, he's got a really wide neck. Wide. I've never seen a meme.
Okay, Florida man robs bank, covers himself in blank to escape custody.
Butter.
Butter, okay. Melynda, these are all real headlines, by the way. Melynda.
I'm thinking. I was gonna say money, but that doesn't make sense. Covers himself in.
It's bad. It's very bad.
Oh,
Go for it.
I don't know.
Florida man robs bank, covers himself in feces to escape custody.
They
Oh,
wouldn't
no.
touch him.
I don't think it worked. 27th arrest for Florida man doing blank.
To arrest.
27th. 27th!
He's selling cocaine to minors.
No.
Parallel parking.
No. Wearing bikinis.
Wearing.
That's Florida man. 27th arrest for wearing a bikini.
Alright, I gotta think more creatively. Not
'Kay.
Crazy.
Naked Florida man rides blank.
Elevator.
Elevator. Okay. Naked Florida man rides blank.
Unicycle.
Unicycle. Very close. Naked Florida man rides bicycle
I was
backwards on
gonna
highway.
guess bicycle, but then I also wanted to think of something that's like
On the highway. On the
Oh,
highway.
bicycle.
Florida man wearing only blank. Continue.
Only.
paper bags.
Only paper bag. And finish it. What is the crime? He's wearing something and he's committing a crime. What is he wearing? What's the crime?
He's wearing paper sacks. And
Paper
then
sacks. What's
he's
the
at-
crime?
He's at the. I don't know.
Like
Pedophile in the school zone. Keep going.
he's wearing like road signs. He's wearing road
He's
signs.
wearing. Okay,
and
so
he's selling alcohol to minors.
listen. Here's a fun little story. This is why you never give money to homeless people. Okay, giving money to homeless people, bad, very bad. Never give money. About 5 or 6 years ago, on the street in Turkey, there was a guy who only wore garbage bags. And everyone knew him. I probably gave him the equivalent of, at the time, like $40 over a period of like 3 years. He was always begging on the street. About 2 years ago, he gets hit by a bus. So he's crossing the street. The bus driver sees him and he's like, nah, don't need to stop. Just plows through. Hits the guy, kills the homeless man. He's like, hey, another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Okay, and listen, how much do you think this homeless man was worth? How much money did he have in his bank
Like
account?
$100.
$100, okay.
Nothing.
None?
Yeah.
How
none.
much do you think, Belinda?
Probably 1,000 or more.
1,000. A little bit higher.
Little
bit higher.
He was a drug dealer, wasn't he?
No.
10,000.
Little bit higher.
Okay, 1,000,000.
A little bit lower.
100,000.
He had 1.2 million tele, which at the time was $600,000.
How did he get that?
He saved it all.
He saved it, begging from people over 60 years.
Wow. That's.
And due to the fact that the instability of the Turkish currency. Oftentimes the interest rates are relatively high, so the interest rate in a given year could maybe be as high as 10% or something like that, which is obviously unheard of in the US. Now again, does it end up actually being beneficial due to the volatility of the Turkish currency and inflation? That inflation may not even make up for it. So that's why you never give money to homeless people. I could use some money. I should have been asking him for money. I should be going up to the homeless man wearing garbage bags and saying, hey, can you spare some change? My brother, can you spare? Would you ask for money from a homeless man?
Maybe.
Would you take money from a homeless man? Have you ever stolen from a homeless person?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Have you ever stolen from a homeless person?
No.
What would it take for you to steal from a homeless person?
Not very much.
Okay, what do you think? What do you think a homeless person would have in their like cardboard house? What's the most valuable thing?
Like a hat.
A hat?
Yeah.
I was thinking probably drugs, but that's a good. I mean, a hat works too. Okay.
Yeah, drugs.
Florida man wearing only underwear, steals mail, attacks homeowner.
Only.
Florida man arrested for calling 911 after kitten
You didn't tell us.
blank.
After kitten.
Threw up his sock.
Threw up his sock. A little bit crazier.
Kitten has a litter.
Meows during cocaine bust.
Really?
No. Keep going.
He had after
stole his
kitten
weed.
stops breathing because he had it under his shirt. I don't know.
After kitten found to have cocaine in its anal cavity crossing
He
the
calls
border.
911 because his
Think
cat.
about taking your
because
pets.
his cat.
Bro,
because
that's crazy.
his cat has coronavirus. He called 911.
Bro, that's good. Florida man arrested for calling 911 after kitten denied entry into strip club. So, hey, what are you gonna do? I take my cat to the strip club all the time. And they let me in, and frankly, it's disrespectful of them not to let you in with the kitten into a strip club. Like, that's inappropriate. It's not the only inappropriate thing going on. There's other inappropriate things going on there.
Is this the same Florida man, or is it just Florida man?
It's probably the same guy. I think all of these are the same person. I'm pretty sure. Florida man chews off blank. Florida man chews off blank. What's the answer?
The price sticker of like something he really
License plate.
Oh,
No, that's not the answer.
The price sticker at a store when he wants to buy something like expensive, so he just
Price
chooses.
sticker. So he goes up to a Gucci bag and is just gnawing off the $200 price tag. It's $12. It's $12.
Or
Okay.
something simple in the store. I don't
Michael, what about you?
Chewing off. Like,
What did he chew off?
like a statue of someone.
Statue.
Like imagine a
Oh,
square
he
garden
was doing
or
something inappropriate with a statue.
He chews off statue's ring fingernail. Okay. Florida man chews off another man's face.
Like a human face or a statue face?
In what became known as the case of the Miami cannibal, Rudy Eugene gnawed off half of a homeless man's face while high. The 31-year-old was shot and killed by police after they found him naked, chowing down on human flesh.
Oh, man.
Nice. What happens if a man comes up to you and tries to chew off your face, Melynda? You know what you say?
Not today, Satan, or just say no, or something. I don't know.
Yum, yum.
Yeah, that's right.
Yum Yum is cannibal in Turkey. Florida man arrested for fighting blank.
A video game boxing machine.
Arrested for fighting video game boxing machine, okay? Florida man
A machine
arrested
that you like.
for fighting child.
Really? It's a child?
No.
Okay. You know, like a machine that's like you type in your legal information and it like does stuff
For fighting ATM.
like an ATM.
No. Florida man arrested for fighting drag queen with tiki torch. He's
Why
now
would he
running for
fight-
mayor.
Wait, which one?
The Florida man.
He's running for mayor now?
Yeah, Boyd Corbin was reportedly dressed in an iconic KKK costume at a Halloween party in 2012 when he allegedly got into a brawl with the man in drag, leading to his bust for aggravated assault. But that didn't stop him from running for mayor of the small city of Wilton Manors 2 years later. Nice.
Florida man protects car from Hurricane Dorian by...
Oh my goodness.
Covering it with balloons.
By, like, it has to be something just so stupid.
Yeah, it is.
She's laughing.
Running it off cliff.
Driving it to the center of the hurricane.
Driving it into a lake. What's the answer?
Imagine if you don't have a garage, where would you put your car?
Under a bridge?
In the street.
No, like, in your house. Florida man protects his car from Hurricane Dorian by parking it in the kitchen.
He just smashes through the wall. Honey, I'm home!
Patrick Elgeridge of Jacksonville
We're not gonna have Albert running the kitchen tables a day!
drove his smart car inside his home and into his kitchen to protect it from flooding and wind. My husband was afraid his car might blow away, his wife Jessica said on Facebook.
Smart car, of course.
I mean, your car insurance may stay low, but your house insurance is gonna go up!
Wouldn't you just invite more flooding into your house?
Yeah, I mean...
Well, smart car isn't very smart. Well, I mean, it's not
The smart cars don't even need to be taken away by the flood. The breeze comes by and... Florida man trapped in unlocked...
car of someone of...
closet for 2 days.
Why? How is he trapped there if it's unlocked? Is someone holding him hostage?
Know. John Arwood, 31, and Amber Campbell, 25, thought they were stuck in a janitor's closet at Daytona State College for 2 days before realizing they could just open the door and walk out.
Oh, wow.
I guarantee you, John was like, yeah, I can't unlock. I'm so sorry. We're just going to be stuck in here. I'm going to have to repopulate. And that was the entire thing. It was a lie. John, that's not... Don't do that, John. That was... bad. Can we say no, John? No.
Oh yeah, you can go find a closet in a state college and then you'll be on the newsworthy.
Yeah.
Nebraska man.
In for 2 days. Florida man desperate for a ride to...
Circus.
Strip club.
Close!
Bar.
Florida man desperate for ride to Hooters calls 911.
Hooters.
What's Hooters?
It's
It's
essentially
a
a coffee shop that's a strip club that they say they're not a strip club.
Oh, okay.
Because they're already stripped when you walk in, partially.
Yeah, like, yeah.
No.
No.
Oh, no! Oh, Lord, no.
Oh, no.
Have a mercy.
Florida man arrested over blank.
Over, how many words is it? Can you give us one more word?
Whose cigarette was
Over
whose?
quote I.
Over whose cigarette was whose?
Arrested over.
Whose child it was?
Arrested over.
Whose child is this?
It's
I
my
did.
child.
Okay, what's the answer?
Florida man arrested over I eat up and then like a dash sticker. Shane Webb, 23, was arrested for
What was the dash?
Just
A bumper
dash.
sticker, you mean?
Yeah. I think because as I read the description, it says no buts about it, so I think maybe there's like a no picture.
Ah. That's very bad.
No.
Inappropriate.
Dylan Shane Webb, 23, was arrested for refusing to remove a sticker on his car that read, I eat a... Columbia County cops said the charges were later dropped after he argued that he's protected by the First Amendment. No buts about it.
Okay, well,
But
next one.
spelled B-U-T-T. Florida man arrested after a botched
blank.
There's two blanks.
Nipple
Should I give
surgery.
you another word?
Botched, no, just a second. Nipple surgery, what else? Botched, C-section delivery.
What does botched mean?
Oh, like it went wrong.
Oh.
Toenail removal.
Botched. Did he like get an extra hand or something? Hand implant, finger implants into your stomach so that you can suck in your gut better. Like you hold onto your shirt and suck in it. Okay, what is it?
Florida man arrested after botched castration surgery. I don't know what that is, but I don't think I want to know. An elderly Florida man with a twisted castration obsession was busted for allegedly performing an at-home surgery on another guy. whom he met on the dark web fetish site. Cops said Van Risky 74 allegedly admitted that he screwed up the back alley surgery at his home in Sinberg. Florida man busted feeding iguanas to...
Okay.
Orphanage.
Orphanage?
Yeah.
How do you feed an iguana to
Homeless man.
Yeah,
Homeless man.
yeah,
Oh,
homeless
man,
kid.
poor homeless man.
Feeding iguanas to his like dark
Nephew.
web a ring of
pedos.
white
Feeding his
supremacists.
iguanas to his other iguanas.
Oh, feeding iguanas.
Forced cannibalism.
No.
Where
Arrested.
you see that
He was arrested.
chicken and they fed him a chicken nugget. And then,
I got one.
This is so good. Is it chicken? Meow meow. Have you seen that?
No.
chicken!
He arrested feeding iguanas to blindfolded vegans.
Florida man busted feeding iguanas to alligator in jail zoo.
Let's do 2 more and then
Florida
wrap it up.
man groped Disney World princess while
While wearing Minions costume.
despicable.
Banana! Okay, what's the answer?
While wife sat next to him.
Yeah.
Florida man on Segway charged with
Incorrectly parking.
Domestic abuse. Aggravated assault.
Playing Gucci Gang from his speakers drive-by.
Florida man on Segway charged with DUI. Andy Cigars, 48, was accused of riding his geeky vehicle while wasted right in front of a police station.
If he's riding a Segway, let him ride. So what if he's drunk?
Just in front of the police station. How wasted do you have to be? Drive right in front of the police station and be like, hey, yo, what's
Whizzing
up?
wasted down the wazoo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's not a
sometimes.
smart move,
No,
okay?
sometimes. Listen, sometimes you want to whiz wasted down the wazoo.
Why are you...
Whiz wasted down the wazoo.
Why are you
Whiz
defending
wasted down
him?
the wazoo.
You're
Sometimes
not
you
even-
gotta go. You gotta whiz wasted down the wazoo. Imagine just like on the highway, you have a little thing cut out on your car seat, and you just it goes.
Wham,
It's just
bam,
on-
thank you, man.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. You're like, you done. You don't have to worry about flushing or nothing. The wind current wipes off any of the extra vacancies. You don't even have to worry about the toilet paper.
Oh, man. I don't really have anything. Do you have anything?
Sure. Yeah, let's wait for Michael.
Michael
Do I want to what?
harass someone else where I take a video of you saying something specifically to one person that you may or may not know. Let's see. You don't really know a lot of these people at all, so.
I don't know any of them.
Well, you know Nate.
I know one. And all the other people
Are just figments of your imagination.
are probably really blessed.
Bless.
Yeah. Okay. Michael, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So for this next part, do you know all of the like Dear Prudence articles people write into a newspaper and they're like, blah blah blah, my wife don't like me, I don't have kids, I'm sad.
No.
You know that?
No, but no, I know.
Yeah, you now know. So it's basically people giving problems, and then this random person who she just like is like, I'm journalist, I give life advice. That's basically how it works. I write.
Life coach.
I write. I work
I
for
help people
I work for a
out,
Wall Street
and
Journal.
yeah.
I know if you should have kids or not.
In my opinion, is all that matters to you.
And my opinion's all that matters to you. Okay, so this is Prudence. Someone writes into her, help! I can't finish my PhD because my wife can't handle the kids on her own. Q, selfishly generous. I'm a father of 2. I work and I'm in a PhD program, but my wife is making it difficult. She's a fantastic person, but she's a busy on purpose type and absolutely refuses to give me time to finish my dissertation, which is the last project for your PhD. Mm-hmm. For example, she makes elaborate meals and gets too exhausted to clean up. She takes a full-on bath with the kids every night. How many moms do you know that bathe with their kids?
If they're like a tiny baby,
How about 5?
no.
Sometimes you gotta save water.
If he's a PhD student and she makes elaborate meals, why
He's
would he
in
need
debt,
to save water?
Because he's in debt.
Oh.
Yeah, is in debt. And
he's been in debt for like 6 years.
What if they're in Africa? What about the African orphans? You're taking your shower and your bath. What about all orphans in Africa? Just 2 drops.
You don't.
2 drops.
Just reuse
just a little.
You just reuse the water. You
Just
don't
even
have to
4
bathe
drops.
at the same time with your children.
You need to watch them to make sure it's not choking.
Yeah. What about they need to wash behind their ears? Do you wash behind your ears?
Yeah, but
you
not
need to
with
make sure
them.
your kids wash behind your ears.
Read it.
I guarantee you, Kristen goes in and checks on whether her kids have washed behind their ears. Have you washed behind your ears?
She's not like that. She
She
doesn't. Yeah.
I love on Kristen. She is a German drill sergeant. We know this.
And she has a whip with.
And no, not a whip. She uses her words, and they're an emotion. No, I'm kidding. Love you on Kristen. She's a fantastic person. She's busy on blah 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 blah. For example, blah, 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 blah. She plans extravagant weekend activities like planting raspberry bushes, but then gets overwhelmed and needs help. Our baby's first birthday party went from lunch and cake with grandma to an all-day griddle party with pot stickers. Pot stickers?
You don't know what those are?
No. Those are
dumplings.
Oh, I thought it was
but they're like fried.
You're like,
and they're small.
Make legalize weed 2020 stickers at your kid's birthday party. I was like, I mean,
no,
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Like the I voted sticker, but it's a pot sticker.
Yeah.
Oh, pot. Oh, man.
Yes, pot.
I love pot.
Pot for...
Pot for president?
Yeah.
People would vote for that. And it's like just an exchanging rotation of people that are high out of their minds. And it's like, you listen, when this person is running the country, it's not really that person running the country. It's the weed running the country. So you're elected, and it's just a rotation of random people who've taken like 12,000 milligrams of THC edibles. Okay. It went from pot stickers, pancakes, and all of her siblings plus their partners. I've splitting headaches several times a week because I end up working late into the night after dealing with her time vampirism all day. Meaning she's
taking
sucking
up
up that time. Exactly. Yeah. Vampire.
Well,
yeah.
It's a full-time.
Do you think that vampires live forever? So is that really a big deal to suck up time? Maybe that's how they live so long.
Maybe.
They just like eat 20 years of life.
Yeah.
Probably.
They take your life through your bloodstream. That's how they do it.
Oh, they get... Oh.
Yeah, they suck on your neck. They give you a hickey. You age 20 years. They get 20 years younger. The wrinkles, the crow wrinkles out of your eyes, gone. That's how it works. It's from the iron in their blood. Time vampirism all day. I tried to talk to her, but she gets really upset because she's doing it for the kids. The kids are really happy, but it's just too much. It's just
because she's not spending time with her husband.
No, she's not able to do things on her own and spend her own time, so her husband is dragged into stuff. I offered to drop out because I'm making great money, but she hated that idea. I feel like I have no choice to quit school against her wishes or file for divorce. That escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You
I feel like
from dedicating your job, quitting your job for your wife, to breaking up, getting out of there, and probably splitting the kids, you know?
Okay, listen, I feel like he's like, there are only 2 options here. I feel like there's more options.
Yeah, it's either extreme this way, extreme that way.
I feel like you can say, hey, maybe you get a babysitter. Hey, he's making great money, you can get a babysitter. Maybe you get a family member to help with the kids. Maybe they're in Africa. We don't know. Very cheap babysitters in Africa.
They don't have internet in Africa.
They'll pay you to stay in their house because there's water. Okay. I feel like I have no choice but to quit school against her wishes or file for divorce. I think I'm only asking because I'm afraid those really are the only options. They're not. But do you have an idea? Yes. Like 75. What's some other things that he could do? he could, instead of quitting school against her wishes or filing for divorce, he could just
get a nanny.
Or he could file for an extension on his school program so he can just get his PhD more slowly. He could also go, maybe sit down and have a talk with this. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Who would do that? That's wild. Answer. I think you have a few more options than those two. Thankfully, for starters, even if you're extremely frustrated, I'd caution against using a phrase like time vampirism to describe something like your wife being overwhelmed by in-home improvement projects. Whether time vampirism can sometimes be a useful descriptor of other people, or, as I suspect, have to deal more with the speaker's inability to say no in the face of someone else's distress, is rather besides the point. This woman is your wife, not a difficult co-worker, and I think thinking of her as a vampire is not going to help your marriage any. Sometimes a vampire's kind of hot. Yeah.
Is this on Reddit?
No, this is a news article. It's Prudence. Let's see if there's anything interesting here. Basically, she goes on to attack the guy. Mind yourself, you have choices, and you want to her and is upset, blah, 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 blah. Automatic marriage ender. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. What is something that's a pet peeve that grinds your gears? Something that people talk about that they pretend like they know something about that upsets you? Michael.
Well, at lunch, there's this girl who talks about the election, and she's not even old enough to vote, and she's like, talks as if she knows like a whole lot about the election.
Okay.
Gen Z is way too political. Have you seen TikTok?
The internet. I get upset about the internet.
Okay.
TikTok.
You know what I get upset about? People giving advice about airplanes. That is disgusting. Oh my goodness. People who give advice telling me, that's my pet peeve. Using the word can't and have to. When you say you have to do this, no I don't. You have to breathe. No I don't. I don't have to. I choose to. Because, listen, and it's not like if I don't, obviously there's consequences, right? But I don't have to. I choose to. Most of the time I don't think about it. Another thing, you can't. I can. You can't cut in line at the grocery store. I can. I choose not to. But if I wanted to, I would.
Yeah.
I have a question. Do you think the Bill Cosby was too rich and famous not to rape?
What?
Like, do you think at a certain point, if you get too rich and too famous, like, you kind of just have to?
You have to do it or you get raped, you mean?
No, you have to rape. I mean, do you have a choice? Like,
Like,
maybe
you've done everything and that's the next thing.
then you kind of gotta.
Where are your morals, man?
It's a joke, bro.
No, like the celebrities, like.
Yeah. Okay, let's end this.
Oh, cover your eyes!